That's the attic. Okay, this is all back bedroom again. It's actually bigger than it looks. You're gonna get seasick. And it's just filled full of junk. That's why you can't really see it well. This is a front bedroom. More old wallpaper. And this room has a wainscot closet too. It kinda, you see how the doors are built, and it goes up to the ceiling. That's a chimney right there, and I ain't decided whether that stays or whether it goes. There's my sign for the bathroom. That will be one of my first repairs right there. This goes to the kitchen. General Electric fridge, still works. Ceiling's kind of ratty because the roof drips. And what is the fridge today? The fridge is where it's supposed to be. There's all kinds of Jones soda pop in there. That's for another time. Old metal sink. Has a regular faucet. You can't see it. It's behind the cleaner bottle. And then it's got a cistern pump because there's a cistern behind the house. That's the door that's going to go in this opening right here, and on swinging hinges. This wall here is starting to come apart, and it's because when that chimney still went through the roof, a lot of water run down it. It's been bad for 40 years. And there you see some of the air register covers. They're all like that all through the house. And there's the cabinets, and you'll see that they got glass doors up over the top of them. And that cabinet's pretty big. It'll hold a lot of things. There's, I don't know if I can quite get away, but at any rate, this is the cabinet. There's pull-out cutting boards. This is the cook stove. Cleaned up pretty nice. It's an old Tappan from the 30s. And it's got a fairly small oven, but it's still big enough to do what it needs to do. It's set to run on scale gas. That's an awning crank. That's the crank. Opens and closes the awning on the kitchen window. This is the one window that a lot of sun comes through, and it's nice to be able to block some of it off. You can't see it behind all the junk, but that's an older kitchen cabinet. This is the porch of death and destruction. It's slated to go the way of the Studebaker pretty shortly. There's why. You know, there's some more reasons why. It's pretty scummy. And then come along up here, there's a few more reasons, and up there some more reasons. What we're going to do is go ahead and tear it all off and put a reputable looking porch on. It would go down the basement, but that's a story for a different evening. There is a light up over the sink too. The lady that lived here was a maid. She'd never been married, and so she didn't do anything to it other than very few other things. but you can see that it still has a nice trim in here too. That does have a flue liner behind there, but I have no idea what it looks like. That light there is going to go up where the light here is. If you look here, you can see where the damper was. And then if you look down on the floor, you can see where the chains were. And the chains went down. There was a set of pulleys down there that run an old coal burning furnace. Cold air return, windows. And I think you've seen all this before.